Here we go again with another Bring Back Halo video. I really didn't expect to do this after my last one, but this latest video that he came out with called "Was I Wrong?" I had to make a response video to it because I feel like he's not personally calling me out, but he's calling the crowd that I'm with out, and I got to respond to it in my personal opinion and how I feel about the situation. He had released 3 to 4 videos, I think, before Was I Wrong? And it was about Halo Infinite and all that. So I was thinking, okay, he's just going to drop it. He's done with it. He's not going to talk about it no more. He's just going to focus on more Halo stuff and, you know, be done with it, right? And well, I was terribly wrong. And I was extremely disappointed because I just hoped he would to have found some sort of redemption about it. He didn't have to apologize or anything. He only had 3 choices, really. Either make a new YouTube channel, make an apology video, and explain that he was, you know, I was wrong. It was just my opinion. I respect your opinions. I shouldn't have called y'all stupid if that's what y'all think. Or, you know, just leave it alone altogether. Just continue making what you like to make, Halo videos. But he did none of those things. Instead, he wants to make a video and still calling people stupid, and that he wasn't wrong. He's still keeping this going. So without further ado, let's get into this.
So I know right away some of you guys are thinking I shouldn't be making this video. Just let it go. Let people forget. Move on. I get that, but here's the thing. I did move on. I moved on the second I published that video.
No, you didn't move on. Yeah, you probably moved on the second you published that first video about Halo 3 shadow dropping, but you didn't move on after that, and you still haven't moved on now. What I mean is that if you, as soon as you release that first video, just like with me or anybody else, when it releases something on the internet, yeah, we're done with it. We got our opinion out. We got it out there. Let's move on to the next thing, blah, 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 blah. But then you allow these people that sit there and disagree with you so heavily, it damaged your ego and it damaged your pride. So you started replying, stuff like that, which you're about to say. And that's where you fucked up. And that's where you screwed up. But let's continue.
I was done. I put the video up. That was it. And I was just gonna go play some Halo 3.
Which you should have done.
But following that video, I got a lot of feedback. Had people making response videos and reacting to my video on stream and things like that. So I ended up talking about it several videos down the road because I was responding to other people and providing more clarity to that video. And many of you might not know this, but you know, people are still talking about that video today. There's plenty of people who haven't let it go. I see the comments, I see what people are still saying. So it's not like everybody has forgotten about that video and here I am bringing it up again. That's not what this is.
That's exactly what this is. Yeah, people are still talking about it. You want to know why? It's the internet, and we have a thing called memes. When you post something, right, video or just a tweet, Facebook post, doesn't matter. When you post something on the internet, you are vulnerable because you are allowing millions upon millions of people to see what you posted, whether it be video or just words, doesn't matter, right? So you're open for criticism. So if your opinion is wrong, and if it's extremely stupid, that's what this was with your shadow drop of Halo 3 video, it was just pure asinine. People are gonna meme it. People are gonna make fun of it. They're laughing. They're laughing at you. Yeah, people are gonna still talk about it because it's a meme now. And how memes work, see, if you would have just forgotten about it and left it alone and simply just moved on like you try to claim that you have, this meme would have died. This conversation would have died. It takes between 6 months, sometimes 3 months, easily between 3 months and 8 months, sometimes a year, you know, around that range, for a meme to run its course and die off for new memes to come and replace it. So if you would have just left it alone, that's what would have happened. People would eventually stop talking about it. So how it works is you're the main source, then you got secondary sources, and then you got the third parties and so on and so forth, right? The only way that the other sources are going to continue to bring it up, continue to laugh at it, is if the main source, which is you, keeps bringing it up. That's how that works. If you would have just stopped, then the other sources would eventually stop in time. So yeah, You are bringing it up again. And here we go. The cycle continues. Let history repeat itself.
Don't get it twisted. People are still talking about that video. So I want to make that clear. Right? Don't be saying to me, come on man, you gotta stop talking about this. Let people forget. You're the reason people keep talking about it because you keep bringing it up. Listen, I don't care if people keep talking about it.
You do care. Because if you didn't, why am I watching this video? See, when people make posts or videos or anything like that about something, it's because they care about it. Even comment. Like if I were to talk bad about a game somebody likes because I don't like it and they love that game, they're going to comment down in my video and tell me how they feel about it, right? Or call me names. So for example, like Call of Duty, I don't like Call of Duty. I used to, and Black Ops 2 was the last good one. World at War was the last best one, and well, kind of Modern Warfare 2 too. But anyway, after Black Ops 2, it was dead for me. I was done with it, and the rest of them just fucking suck besides the new Modern Warfare. So, and I'm expecting people to disagree with me, but that's just my opinion. I don't like them. I'm good for you if you like it. If you like it, enjoy it, my guy. I'm not telling you to stop. But see, with you, you have this mentality of always being right and everybody else is wrong, and if they don't agree with you, they're stupid. That won't fly. That can't work, because you're going to get a lot of negative feedback. But again, you do care. Stop pretending you don't.
Right? They were talking about it anyway. Right? A lot of people never stop talking about it. So this isn't just me bringing up a dead topic, right? Because people are still saying whatever they want about that video.
Because you're the main source. So if you continue to talk about it, everybody else is going to continue to talk about it. So again, it is you bringing up a dead topic. It is a dead topic, but in the meme community, it's not dead yet until something better comes along to replace it. And again, that usually takes between 3 to 8 months, 6 to 12 months. It takes time. You keep bringing it up. So you allow this fuel to keep being added to this meme, and it's all your fault. And I don't understand why you don't get that. It blows my fucking mind.
But yeah, let them say what they want. I don't care if people are still talking about it. Doesn't bother me. Fine, make your videos. What the fuck do I care?
A lot, my friend. You care a lot.
But yeah, I just wanted to make this video, and this video is kind of aimed at the more sensible people who opposed that video. I obviously, you should know what I'm talking about at this point. The video I'm talking about is my Halo 3 Shadow Drop video. But yeah, I want to talk to some of the more sensible people who say things like they disagreed with that video, or they thought I was wrong in that video. And I want to know exactly what you mean. Like, what was I wrong about?
Just about everything, except for a few good points you were trying to make, but you screwed your own points up by trying to compare it to a cruise line. And not only that, you're talking about a 13-year-old game that doesn't matter if you play it day one. So you had some valid points, but those valid points were put into the wrong spot. And the cruise thing was a complete mess. You can't compare the two. You can't. They're two completely different things. So yeah, again, you were pretty much wrong on everything, and we'll get into that here in a minute.
What did you disagree with? Because, you know, when you really break the video down, I don't really see what you could have disagreed with.
Because you're blind. You're so prideful. Your ego's through the roof, and you have a God complex. Of course, you're not going to see how you was wrong. You can watch that video 100 times over, and at the end of the day, you're still going to believe yourself over everybody else. All I got to do, look at the like to dislike ratio right here on that video. I'll talk more about that in detail, about how that works with the majority.
Like, when I said Halo 3 Shadow dropped, was I wrong about that? No, I was correct. Was I wrong when I said some people were frustrated? They didn't have to be incredibly mad about it, right? They weren't acting like it was the end of the world, but were some people frustrated? Yes. So I wasn't wrong about that.
But you were on borderline acting like it was the end of the world. I'll explain a little later. You were pissed off.
I had to make this video because it really had me fucking pissed off. When I said a lot of people were excited about the early release. Was I wrong about that? No. Was I wrong when I said this isn't going to be a big deal going forward? No, I think I was right about that too. What was I wrong about? What did you disagree with?
Everything.
You didn't think it was as big of a deal as I was making it out to be. Oh, okay. I wasn't making a big deal out of it.
Lie again. Yes, you was. So let me explain this to you, because you're going to bring other things up in this Was I Wrong video. Okay, you're going to talk about how people talk and about talking about feelings and so on and so forth. Do you even know how to communicate to another human being? I don't think you do. I don't think you understand the fundamentals of how that works. So when you talk to somebody, it's not just the words you're paying attention to. You're paying attention to what type of words they're using, their tone of voice when they say it, their body language, and their facial expressions as they talk about it. Right? So when you watch all of that, which you are clearly visible in that video, we can distinctively say you were pissed, you were mad about it, and you were calling everybody stupid for not agreeing with you, and you were calling people out for no reason, right? So yeah, you did make it a big deal. And if it wasn't a big deal, even though in that video it was a big deal, you put it off as a big deal, why did you make response videos then? Right? So if it wasn't a big deal like you proclaim it is, even though the video proves otherwise, you would have just let it drop there too. You wouldn't have cared about it. But you care about it, and to you, in your mind, even now, it's still a big deal.
Yeah, you were. You were making a huge... No, I wasn't.
Yes, you was.
No. I watched it. You were totally mad. No.
Again, yes, you was.
Like I said, I was mad. I wasn't fuming. And then they fucking change it and just drop it right then and there. I had to make this video because it really had me fucking pissed off.
You clearly stated you was pissed. And with the tone of voice and the body language and the facial expression, you was pretty much fuming, my guy. So, you was acting like a man-child. You really was, over something that doesn't matter. Whatever you gotta tell yourself, my friend.
I didn't think it was the end of the world. I didn't think it was that big of a deal. Why make a video? Because I can make a video on whatever I want.
Yes, you can, but you also got to be prepared of the consequences of doing that. When you release a video or make a comment or make a post about anything that is about something that people like, and if you turn out to be wrong, expect a lot of criticism. Even if you were 100% right, there's always still going to be those people that will criticize you, that will attack you in the comments, right? It's always going to be there. But again, the like to dislike ratio doesn't lie. And I'm about to bring that up. I'm about to talk about that majority thing with like and dislike stuff. Whenever he starts saying everybody was wrong. Give that a second. He's about to.
I just wanted to talk about it. Mainly made the video because I seen some others who weren't happy with the early release, and they were getting shot down like they didn't have any reason to be upset with the early release.
Because they didn't. You didn't either, and you primarily made that video because of you.
I had to make this video because it really had me fucking pissed off. March. Right, again, at this point it should be clear. Never was saying it was a big deal.
You made it look like it was a big deal. You didn't have to say it, but you made it seem like that.
Oh, yeah, you were. You were so mad at... No. It really had me fucking pissed off. No. You guys are just... You know who you are, and you guys are just wrong.
And see, with that statement right there, he's so up his own ass that he cannot be wrong. So let's bring up the like to dislike ratio again. So I'm going to actually explain this. It's okay when you have 3 to 5 people, I'm talking about in real life instead of the internet. It's okay to have 3 to 5 people tell you that you're wrong and you not budge an inch, right? It's just 3 or 5 people. What do they know? But then it goes into 10 people, 15, 20, 30, 50, 75. The number keeps going up and up and up with people that you meet, and they're all telling you the same thing. Then that means you're wrong. Because at that point, if you have that big majority telling you you're wrong and you're still believing in what you think is right and all of them are wrong, at that point you're delusional. You're blinded by your own pride and ego about what you believe. And at that point, it's pointless to talk about it with you ever again because there's no getting around it. And that's even more reason to stop watching this guy. I said that in my last video, and I'll reiterate for this one. I would be done watching him. There's no point to watch him anymore. He doesn't care about his viewers' feelings. He doesn't care about his viewers' point of view, his viewers' opinions, nothing. If it goes against what he thinks and what he believes, you're wrong, you're stupid, get the fuck out of here. That's his mentality. So why bother supporting a channel that doesn't respect you? That's just my opinion. And same thing for people that really do like bring Halo back, right? The people that are there helping defend him and all that. They just don't understand at the same time that the minute they say something that is wrong in his eyes and bring Halo back's eyes, you're going to get called stupid by him too. He's going to do the same thing to you. That's not how you treat your community, your friends. You don't do that. That's how you become lonely. That's how you become ostracized to the world. You don't do that. That's what he's doing. Pitiful.
You're just wrong. Because, listen, this is how you know you've lost an argument. This is how you know you've been lost the argument. Right? When you start trying to tell other people how they feel or how they felt, when you're trying to tell other people what their intentions were, you know you lost the argument. You've been lost. You're on your last legs, grasping for straws. It's over at that point. You've exhausted every attempt to refute my argument or the person's argument. You got nothing left when you try telling somebody else how they felt, right? So when I say I wasn't that mad in that video, I wasn't acting like the shadow drop was a huge deal.
But you were. You was acting like it was a huge deal. And your whole theory about how you already know you lost an argument is entirely wrong. That's not how you know when somebody lost an argument. You're sitting there saying that the minute I try to start telling you how you feel and what your intentions are, I automatically lose the argument. No, that's false. In fact, that's something that's usually brought up early in the argument to gain an advantage. It's about reading people. So no, you're wrong. Here's how it actually is. Let me correct you, dear friend. How do you know when you're in a losing situation, when you're losing the argument? Well, here's how you know. Not just with you, but with anybody. The moment that person starts getting mad and starts trying to hurt your feelings, attack your feelings by calling you names, bringing up things about your past that could hurt you, bringing up things that you're failed at and stuff like that. They're attacking you personally. At that point, that's when you know that person has lost the argument, because now they're on their last leg and they ain't got nothing else to say besides make fun of you. And that's how you know you just won. You just broke them down and it's over. That's what it is to be on the last leg in an argument when you lost, is when all you can do at that point is make fun of them. So me telling you about how your feelings are, so let's use this as an example. Let's just say I just met somebody randomly. I was just at a restaurant or something and saw somebody, and I sat next to him. We started talking and everything. The very first thing I'm going to do immediately in that conversation is I'm going to pay attention to what words he's using, what tone he's using them in, his body language, his facial expressions, so I can read him, so I can figure out what type of mood he's in, what feelings he has, what his intentions are. And just like any normal human being, all humans do this. Some are just really good at it and other ones are poor at it. When you have a conversation with somebody, you try to manipulate that conversation into your favor. And the best way to do that is to be able to read the person that you're talking to with all four of those merits. Plus, if you have anything else, evidence-wise, screenshots and stuff like that, you could pull that out too. You are guaranteed to win an argument every single time. but you got to follow those merits. So you saying that the minute that we start talking about that person's feelings, what their intentions are, trying to bring that up into light, saying we're automatically losing the argument. It's over. I don't know where you get that mentality from, but that is far from the truth. I hardcore believe the minute that you start making fun of somebody and losing your temper and trying to hurt their feelings, attacking the feelings, that's the minute you know that they lost the argument. But anyway, look, it's a 24 minutes going on 25 minutes. I'm going to make a part 2 to this because I don't want these videos to be extremely long. If you're interested to see more about my response to this and hear more about what I got to say about it, here's a thumbnail up here. I'm going to try to have it pop up right here. It might not be there. I don't know. I'm still new to this stuff. But it'll be right there. Go watch it. Go check it out. Plan on having it all released the same day. And if it's not released yet, it's going to be released tomorrow. So, yeah. I hope to see y'all there. And if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, please leave them down below. And if you enjoyed the video, I really appreciate if you liked it. I would appreciate if you subscribe. It's all up to you. But thank you so much, and I hope to see you in the next one.